Al, I want to talk to you about vaping. What's it like to change from cigar smoking to vaping? People that smoke, for me, when I think of somebody that smokes a cigar, how easy was it for you to change from smoking cigars to vaping?
Easy. For me it was. I mean, because I'm around it. Okay. So I'm in the business.
Well, yeah, I realize that, but for any cigar smokers out there that are 100% smoking cigars, is it easy to go from smoking cigars to vaping?
Completely stopping, you mean? Quitting?
Well, even if you just cut down on cigars.
Cut down. Yeah, I see it here all the time. I mean, they come in, they'll grab like flavored stuff, and if they're in flavored cigars, they'll grab flavored tobacco, kind of mimic the same aspect of smoking a cigar.
So you get quite a bit of vape out of...
Absolutely. It almost mimics a cigar. It really does. For me, it does anyway.
For me, it's hard to imagine. Like when I smoke a cigarette, it was easy for me to go into vape.
Right.
So as a cigar smoker, that for me is harder to envision.
Exactly. Where I smoke cigars, obviously, and for me, I've cut down quite a bit on my cigar smoking, especially the morning cigar. Where it was like the hardest. I want one right away as soon as I get to work. So I've cut down quite a bit.
In vaping, the liquids go from 2.4 in nicotine to actually going to a 0. So if you were going to be a cigar smoker and you were trying vaping for the first time, what would you try first?
2.4 would be the highest because the cigar smoke is so much thicker and stronger than a normal cigarette. You know what I mean? So 2.4, and if you choose to, you can even go to 0.0 because for me, exactly. If you even a non-flavored tobacco, with cigars you don't inhale it. It's more of an enjoyment. You actually taste it in your mouth. So you can go to 0.0 just to kind of give you a satisfaction of something that mimics smoke.
Right.
So,
But to start off, you probably do 2.4.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there is no right dosage for you as a cigar guy, to be honest with you. Like again, because you can, as long as you mimic the smoke of a cigar, where with these, the vape, just to kind of keep you occupied, it works the same way. For me anyway. So That's why I found it for me at times.
And the nicety is when you're working, you can smoke or vape while you're working.
You can vape all you want to.
Yeah.
I mean, for me,
it's not the same.
Exactly. For me, like I said, the morning was the hardest. Because I always wanted a cigar early in the morning to get me
and
going.
it's almost the same way with cigarette smoke.
So I've cut down quite a bit on mine, especially the morning one. You know, and this gives me the same satisfaction of having something in my hand that's like a cigar and the smoke.
Vape now.
Or vape. Exactly. So I enjoy it. Now I'm doing flavor stuff. You know.
What really amuses me is, and you still have those people out there that say, you know, is vaping any better for you than smoking? And the simple answer to that is most definitely. I mean, you get the ones that put the Kleenex over the end like they would with a cigarette.
Sure.
And when you smoke through a Kleenex with a cigarette, you've got that brown buildup on the Kleenex.
Exactly. Here's the thing with cigars too, John. You got to keep this in mind.
With this to see this.
Keep it in mind though too. The cigar smell is so much greater.
And it hangs on your clothes.
It lingers
too.
on. Like sometimes when I go to places and I'm around people, sometimes I kind of get embarrassed. I like smelling myself. If I smell like cigars, you know, when I get out of here and I want to go shopping or something, you constantly like smell yourself. So with this, you can go home and you want to go straight to bed, go straight to bed. You don't worry about your pillow turning into anything, you know, smell like anything. So.
And that's Al, and this is Mike. I got the both of them in now. And Mike is a true vapor now. Mike used to be a cigar smoker as well.
Oh, God. Yes.
Correct. I used to smoke 4 to 5 cigars before noon. The little bitty ones and a couple of large ones at night. When I discovered this, I totally quit. I still enjoy a cigar once in a while, but not like before. This gives me all the satisfaction I need. And for whoever hasn't tried it, really, I could sit here, he could sit here, John could sit here and tell you what it's about. Give it a shot and try it.
Definitely give it a chance. Absolutely.
You know, if you're looking to quit or even supplement your intake of whatever tobacco you do.
Well, I got people that ask me, well, is it a good system to quit? And the first thing I say to them is, it's the same as when I started smoking. I started smoking because I enjoyed doing it. And vaping is exactly the same way. When you start vaping, it's because you enjoy doing it. The nicety of this is that you can transgress from smoking cigarettes, which everybody knows is bad for you. Your doctor will tell you they're bad for you.
Correct.
Ask your doctor what he says about vaping, and if he's like my doctor is, he says, well, he doesn't condone vaping because they don't want to commit. Okay. But he said it's 10 times better than smoking cigarettes. And it's because you don't have all the carcinogens. All you've got is natural ingredients and nicotine.
Well, here's another thing. If you can quit tomorrow, by all means, buy yourself cold turkey. We're all for it. Do it. Right? But if you need assistance and this thing helps you, as far as what we know nicotine is addicting. So you got to be careful. It is addicting. But you can eventually wean yourself off to a zero nicotine intake.
But you know something, even when I'm down to zero, would I completely quit? Maybe not. I enjoy the flavors.
Absolutely.
I mean, they've got tobacco, menthol, apple, banana, blueberry, cherry, cloves, coffee, grape, peach, pomegranate, strawberry, vanilla, and watermelon. Oh my God, you've got to have a flavor.
It's pretty much endless in flavors, tobacco.
There's more and more
nicotine.
flavors. But the point is, you know, this thing has been around for a while. It's helped a lot of people who couldn't get off cold turkey. If it's for you, at least, you know, use it and don't go back to smoking cigarettes if that's what you choose. If you want to keep smoking cigarettes, we're not forcing anybody to do it.
Well, exactly.
You know, it's your choice like anything else. Is it better? Like you said, I can sit here and I swear by it. We're not.
Well, all I can do is say for myself.
Exactly.
I know when I changed over, within 3 days, I didn't have the cough in the morning, And I used to have a cough at night. You have a phlegm buildup if you've been smoking any amount of time like I have. I've been smoking over 40 years. And for me to go to vaping, for me it was life-saving.
Right.
Because all of a sudden I don't have the lung capacity problems that I had with smoking.
And you're one of millions of stories like that. And like I said, we'll never push anything on someone, and everybody's different to how they accept this or whatever. But as far as the people that we get feedback from, almost 90% of them, I'd say high percentage, that stick with this and love this. There's a few of them that still do this and still can't keep the habit yet. Right. But I'm like, just stick with it, because eventually you will.
Well, the first thing, I don't know what you call this thing around your neck. Lanyard. I have this lanyard around my neck with the e-cigarette hanging from it. And I could tell you, when I go in mixed company in Ontario anyways, not as much here because e-cigarettes have been out in Michigan for quite a while now. But in Ontario, all you can get is the throwaway versions with no nicotine. So for me, it's not something that I stuck with because I didn't get anything from it. Now, on the other hand, when I've changed to the nicotine version, I've downsized from 2.4 to 1.2 now, and sooner or later I want to get down to 0. Yeah. Well, now I've been 10 weeks, I'm now down to 1.2. Within another 10 weeks, hopefully I'm down to 0. But would I quit even at that point? I enjoy it, and which was the original reason I started smoking. But now I don't have half the health problems anymore. So that's a bonus.
Absolutely.
Like I said, you don't smell anymore. There's no butts everywhere that you got to put out. I mean, your car is cleaner, your house could be cleaner. Yeah. And this is just proven things. It's not like you're telling someone a lie. It's a proven thing. When
these are testimonies we get from customers too.
With us, I mean, we smoke.
Oh, absolutely. No,
I smoked in my car.
And you're not allowed to smoke in the store, but you're allowed to vape in the store. That's the nicety. Yeah. You go to a bar, you're allowed to vape.
Basically, you can vape anywhere. It's 100% legal, but the establishment can tell you, it's freaking people out. Please, if you don't mind not doing it.
Well, you always
by law, it's legal because it's a vapor. It's not smoke.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? And I tell everybody, there's a lot of people. You're on the computer. Do your research before you come to me anyway.
Yeah.
If you want to do that, I'll fill you in as much as I know, and we don't claim to know everything.
Exactly.
I know what I know. This is what I'm telling you. You're more than welcome to go online, find out what the ingredients that they put in there.
Well, that's all you got to do is Google it. And YouTube has got tons of information on
YouTube. It's the best way. Instead of reading it exactly, YouTube gets you visually on what the stuff is. There's a lot of testimonies from people. It just, and then you decide what you want to do.
You be the judge of it. Yeah. Bottom line is.
While we're on film, can you bring up a kit of what's available in, and I'm sold on the tank versions, obviously. What's available in kits and tanks right here. See, this is a lava.
We have basically the starter kits, which was everybody that needs to get off is the basic versions that we sell. Usually you get a kit, basically a battery, a tank, and a charger. That's all you really need. The juices will be separately. We'll have packages later on with the juices with this, but a starter kit around $39 is what you need. It's a great kit. There's 2 packs that run you $49.99, and the juice bottles are $5.99. You can buy them separately. If you buy a 3-pack, it's a little bit cheaper. And it varies, for us we do very well with these 2 brands.
Yep.
We walk you through it. You're not going to be just sold this piece and, hey, see you later.
And hand it to you and say, see you later.
We don't do that. We walk you through everything. You actually start vaping before you leave. And if there's any questions at any time, you're more than welcome to come and see us. We can't answer them on the phone. We come on in. These are the basic ones that we sell tons of, and that's all you really need. It's a one-time investment. The only thing you need to change once every month to a month and a half is what they call the clearomizer, basically the tank part. Because after vaping for a month or 2 months, these actually can go bad. You pitch them out, they're very inexpensive, they're $5.99. So if you spend $5.99 every month and a half.
When you keep in mind what you're paying for cigarettes, $5.99 every month or month and a half is cheap.
The battery itself on one charge can last you the whole day of vaping. And if someone used to smoke a pack and a half a day to 2 packs, this can last you all day. It's not like the old ones where they go dead on you in an hour. These batteries are rated at 650, which is equivalent to about, I'm thinking about 4 hours straight of vaping. So someone who smokes a pack a day and a half should last you the whole day. One-time charge, there's a 300
well, it's a lithium-ion battery, which is no memory battery. So at the end of the day, if you don't want to run out halfway through the morning, you throw it on the charger before you go to bed. You're set for another day.
Correct. And these are equivalent to charging it 300 times. So that means if you charge it once a day, I mean, do the math. It's over 9, 12, maybe 10 months of charge. When this goes bad after 6 months even, you throw it out, you buy a new one for $16.99. The money that you save is crazy.
Oh, it is.
Besides the health factor, you know. So.
And right now the liquid is $5.99 for a bottle.
12 ml.
For 12 ml, which is milliliters. And if you buy 3 of them at the same time, you get them for $15. So it's $5 a piece. It's even better.
And then you can get the different doses of nicotine, obviously. And basically, this is all you need. Later on, when you see people with bigger tanks, bigger, what they call them, mods, after you vape for about 5-6 months, you can come on in, we'll show you the different variations of better tanks. Like I said, in the beginning, you don't need to spend but this, or you wanted to get a double kit for about $49.99. Very simple, very easy. We show you the whole A to Z, walk you through it. You'll be so comfortable.
And that's the nicety of doing it here as opposed to online because you have the customer service part of it. Mike walks you through the entire beginning and shows you exactly what you need to do to get you started.
And that's whether it's me, Al, or the girls that work for me. And like I said, if there's a question they can't answer, they'll tell you, know what, I will get back to you. You know, and usually within a day. Most of our customers can either call us or come right in. We prefer you come in. It's easy for us to help you out one-on-one. You are not going to have any problems. This is one of those, you might, you know, they make so many of these kits, as they call them. Once in a while, you get maybe a crack in the tank, or the threads on the batteries go bad once in a while. We guarantee them, so you won't have a problem with that. But that's a rarity as to how many kits they make out there that you're going to have little problems.
And you can imagine if you got it in mail order and something like that happened, by the time you ship it out and by the time you get it back again,
you're on your own.
You're on your own.
There's nobody to help you, no one to answer questions for you. So that's why the brick and mortar business is where you need to do your shopping, especially when it comes to stuff like this. And every customer that we help is always thanking us a million times. But like I said, come on in, we walk you through it. This is what we have for you. We have other products also, but to a beginner, this is the best thing you could do for yourself. If you're trying to quit or kind of cut down from your cigarette intake, if you can do it cold turkey, we wish you well. If you can't, come on in and use these products, and you'll be the testimony. And that's pretty much it, John.
That's it. Sells itself. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, John.